My name is Marco Dama Gonzalez. It is March 3rd, 2014, 02:40 p.m. I just did 6 parts of a commentary on President Obama's My Brother's Keeper, which I agree with. And these next 2 videos are going to be, I'm going to cover solutions based upon my own commentary and any idea that I can come up with in a train of thought, because that's the way I like to speak anyway. I want to start out with that I had wrote a letter. I was working on a really long justice letter to Eric Holder in the UN. It was covering justice. One of the customers that I used to wait on, Ronnie Chasen, was murdered, and I just said, you know what, I'm going to cover all justice in America, and I'm going to take it to international justice, and then I'm going to mail it to the UN and mail it to Eric. And I cited the film Slam. And I was covering a lot of what happens to the minority within this country. And I had a lot, I don't know how many, I think I got 15 pages, and I was having problems finishing that on that computer, because my computer was shut down. I just couldn't use my computer. So let me start with this. First of all, we need laws, amendments in this country that prevent obstacle, meaning anything that is social justice. There is no lawmaker that can intervene to derail it or to stop it. We don't have a system like that. So the reason why President Obama is going to philanthropy, because he would have a hard time passing a bill in the House and the Senate. That's sad. That's very sad, and that indicates the breakdown in our government. That right there does. But if you are a lawmaker, what we can do is enact an amendment that I referred to. If you can't look colorblind at people that are Americans, you can't be a lawmaker. You have to take that as part of your oath. You can't hate gay people. You can't have a problem with the poor that you don't understand. And you need to have coursework in psychology and human development and child development in order to be a lawmaker. We can enact these laws very easy. 1. 2, downsizing the military will free up hundreds of billions of dollars, specifically Area 51, programs that the citizen doesn't know, like these spy planes and the bombs and all these things that we make. Now I'm going to go into that in a little more detail in my Business War College documentaries. But we have a system of business where we are subsidizing business to create stuff for the military, and then they sell it back to the military, which is us, the citizen, for a lot of money, and that private company profits too much. Like, it's like making a Kevlar helmet, but then selling it back for $1,000. But we subsidize that. So the tax money subsidizes that. And then the private industry sells it back like for $1,000, meaning they're making a huge profit. And we are paying for that, not only in tax, but we're also paying for that in them developing it. That needs to stop. There has to be a fair trade in those materials that protect the lives. I'm going to go into that into my Business War College course. That has to stop. Downsizing the military to make it more efficient, more effective, more economy of management. That's a military term. Look it up. That will free up hundreds of billions of dollars. With those hundreds of billions of dollars, what do? We can raise the minimum wage. What else can we do? We can do My Brother's Keeper as citizens that protect our citizens. Not, it's a philanthropy thing because they won't pass in the House. We can make a bill to give to Farm Aid and make sure it doesn't go to a super PAC. So that farm bill, I'm very upset with that farm bill. Nobody knows the because of what happened in the 80s. And I'm going to do a part 2, and these are solutions: colorblind politics, laws, downsizing military, and the war business that's not fair, that's actually totalitarian.